Thank you very much for the introduction, and I would like to take the opportunity to thank all of you for being here today and enriching this forum with your voices and experiences in making democracy happen. I would also like to thank the partners for organizing this event. Key principles of this forum are principles that we all subscribe to, are principles that we all need here in Ukraine: transparency, accountability, good governance, responsive institutions, openness, a Ukraine free of corruption. And these principles are strongly implemented when you have open data, when you have an ecosystem of data and technology. These principles are principles that UNDP, United Nations Development Program, has been implementing here in Ukraine, but also these are endorsed globally by member states through the Sustainable Development Goals and Agenda, which in particular through Goal 16 on peace, justice and institutions. And Ukrainian citizens, with millions of citizens around the world, joined the efforts on these Sustainable Development Goals, demanding honest and responsive government through this Goal 16. So how can we work together to ensure that we promote accountability, transparency, responsive institutions, access to public data, and we demand services to improve the lives of the Ukrainian people? And I'm glad we're here today discussing the open data, latest technology, and I hope that you can focus recommendations and answer questions, shared experiences. In particular, I would like to encourage you to focus on three key messages or three key issues. First, data is just a means, and it's not an end in itself. So when we have data, we have to always think of citizens at the center of the attention. We have to think of the citizens as the end users of the data. What kind of data do they need in order to demand accountability from government, from local governments, who are the first line of response? Secondly, how can we capitalize on the various technologies, the various innovations that exist in Ukraine and throughout the world? There is a lot of efforts in establishing innovative governance labs, crowdsourcing, crowdfunding. Ukraine itself uses, it has one very high internet usage. Over 23 million people use internet, and aged 15 and above, and 15% of these have smartphones. How can we capitalize on the SMS and other applications to strengthen accountability and to hold governments and other service providers accountable to meet the needs of the Ukrainian people, to demand better services, to improve their lives? And third, we always need to focus on the quality and the reliability of the data sets. Although we have been supporting online data portals, and presently there are 4,000 data sets from the government and 400 from the parliament, what is the quality of this data? How reliable is this data? Do we have the capacities in place and the skills to use the data to demand better services? So I really hope here today you discuss all possible concrete recommendations on improving this open data and identifying the best technology to ensure that Ukrainian people have the services which they need and they deserve. Thank you.
Thank you.